just been hit by a Night Rider exclusive.
Colors at your best. You are love. You're a positive and motivating force within my life. Should you ever feel the need to run away, let me
Full of beans, all that Twitter typing, bitches saying he ain't do nothing.
Okay, wait. Okay, I just had the biggest attitude, right? Because what had happened was I woke up at the crack of dawn. You know what I mean? I looked at my GPS. I had 45 minutes until class. I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna give myself 30 minutes to get there. Usually it's like, if it's no traffic in the morning, it'll take like, it might be like 25. So I'm like, okay, I'll give myself 30 minutes with some extra time to spare because I don't like walking and rushing into classes last minute. I hate that. So when I checked the GPS on my way, obviously, like, I know where I'm going. Well, not obviously, but I did know where I was going. I'm familiar with this class. It said I had 30 minutes. I said, okay, cool. I'm going to get there with 15 minutes to spare because, again, I have 45 minutes until class. You know what I mean? Forget about it. I guess sudden accident. I don't know. My thing is, like, how do you guys who work in the morning, how do y'all do it? Because, like, I don't work in the mornings. I work in the afternoons. How can you predict? Well, I guess this would apply for anything. But, like, how do you predict? I feel like this traffic is probably more likely in the morning, if we're being fair. Like, unless you run into, like, rush hour. Well, I guess accidents can happen at any time of day. So I guess it doesn't really count. But on my way to work, it's rare I run into traffic that delays me and makes me late for work. Rare. Honestly. Like, it could be, obviously, it's the way I travel because I don't take, like, I do take the highway, but, like, not really. Like, it depends on how you travel to work. If you have to take the highway anytime to get to work, that's the only way to get there, then, you know, whatever. But if I were to leave for work, if there's traffic one way, there is a possibility that I can drive another way or whatever. But, like, there's no way to predict that in the morning. So, like, I would have had to leave maybe an hour before. Even when I checked my GPS, it said it took me 30 minutes to get there. But sudden traffic, it's like there was no way for me to have determined, or no way for me to have predicted that I was going to be that late. So I'm driving. I'm like, oh my gosh, traffic is looking a little heavy. Like, I'm gonna get there in 30 minutes. I check it again. It says 45. It said 43 minutes or something. So I was gonna get to class 10 minutes late now. So I called. I'm just like, oh my gosh, hello. Like, I'm like, what's the late policy? Because again, usually, not again. I always say again. Did y'all notice that? I always say again. Anyway, I said, what's the late policy here? Because I know, because usually classes will lock their doors after a certain amount of time. You can't be, you know, whatever. So I'm like, what's the late policy? She said 5 minutes. I looked at the time. I said, okay, thank you. Cancel the class. But it's annoying to me because I am wasting money. Like, I'm thinking in my head, like, I'm literally wasting money because they're gonna charge me, obviously, because I'm canceling class late. You have to cancel with ClassPass. Excuse me, Love ClassPass. But if you don't cancel within 12 hours, you have to pay their whatever the class's late fee is. For some studios, it ranges. Like, some classes their late fee may only be like $10, or maybe the late fee, like Solid Core, the late fee is like $30. If you cancel last minute, you gotta pay $30. So I ain't never missing a Solid Core class. But this today was like, the late cancellation fee was like $15. So I had an attitude because I'm just like, damn, like, this is annoying. Number one, I was up, I was ready. Like, I was like, yes, let's go to class. This is the earliest I've had to wake up in a long time. You know what I mean? Like, I usually don't have to be up this early. So I, like, dramatically wanted to cry. I know that's super dramatic, but I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, my efforts. Like, I just felt defeated. I just felt frustrated. And sometimes when I'm frustrated, when I'm annoyed, when I can't do anything about it, the only thing I can do is cry. Because I'm just like, I don't know where to put this frustration at right now. And it just comes out in tears. Now, I didn't cry, but I was just kind of like, you know what can I do? I was texting my gentleman friend, and I was just like, I'm irritated. So, of course, and honestly, like, it's the same. The way he responded to me is the same way I would have responded to him when he's annoyed about something. Yes, allow yourself to feel your annoyance, but pivot. Like, you know, that's one important thing that I always keep in mind. Like, it's just kind of like, if you cannot do anything about it, you have to pivot. Feel that emotion, allow yourself to feel it. Don't be fake about it. Don't be like, okay, I'm gonna put on a mask now. So sometimes you may have to like go through the motions, but don't allow yourself to sit in those emotions for too long. It's just like, now you're walking around mad. Now everything else is making you mad. And I've been a victim of that myself, and I can't do that to my, like, you know, it's just like, I'm off today, you know. It's just like, and that's what he said. He said, you're off today, I'm gonna send you some money, go get some gas, get a coffee, and figure, you know, and just figure out the rest of the day. He's like, maybe you can go for a walk instead, like da-da-da-da-da. Like, he's giving me different suggestions, and I'm like, you know what, I do need to just pivot. And I put on my hype playlist, okay? And next thing you know, I'm turned up with my, yeah, it's 7 in the morning, mind you. The car next to me was looking at me. I'm like, yeah, I had an attitude today, so music is what will shift me. So let's go. I'm just about to go on Wawa real quick. And am I gonna get some gas with that money? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you gotta use that money for something else. So I am gonna go and get a coffee. I'll probably end up getting breakfast, honestly. I was trying to psych myself and tell myself that I was only gonna get a coffee and then I was gonna go home and cook. Who am I fooling? Okay, it's literally hours later. I decided to just go for a walk so that I don't feel like I'm completely wasting my day, or like I wanted to do some sort of movement, some sort of exercise today. So I do have a band-aid on my ear because I've gotten into the habit of covering my piercing when I'm wearing my headphones, because I be like sweating. When you take your headphones off, you like sweating a little bit, and I'm like, that's probably not helping my piercing at all if I'm sweating all around it, like, you know. So I've just been covering it, and I'll be back. It is soup season, you know what I mean? Like, some of y'all get it, you know. I really should have done this for my fall vlog, but here we are. I literally just made a bunch of random stuff in the pot. But it's good. It's good. If you guys remember, Clark Peoples had like a popular soup where she used like kale, what's that, a carrot, chicken, you know, like a variety of stuff. She put some hot sauce in it. I literally just did my own little spin. I added some beans, I added some potatoes. I did use hot sauce like she did in her video, which I never really do before. I also used butter beans, so that's the only other type of beans that I had. Corn, I think that she had in hers too. So like, it's good though. The flavor is there. It's, you know. I really also love chili. I saw that Alexis did a chili recently, and I was like, yo, I love a chili. So like, I'm gonna be moving into all those areas as these days get colder. But hopefully I don't have to eat this for 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Like, I can't with that. I do wish I got some crackers of some sort. I did see someone also compare this to like a Zuppa Toscana, like from Olive Garden, if y'all remember. But they would just add like a heavy whipping cream to make the sauce like a little bit like creamier. But I was like, it's kind of defeating the purpose of, like, I don't want it to be heavy. You know what I mean? I kind of do want it to be light and still tasty. So yeah, that should be done in like a couple minutes. I'm kind of just like letting it do a thug thizzle. I'm gonna eat that. It's literally 4:30. So I'm just gonna eat that, chill. I've been watching vlogs on YouTube, so I'll just like enjoy the rest of my night. Okay, bye. Good morning. It is Wednesday. It is literally going on 10 in the morning. Yesterday, since I woke up so early, I just really needed, like, I was up all day. No nap, no nothing. I really wanted to take a nap, but I didn't. So, like, when I tell y'all I need to sleep in just a little bit. The soup yesterday was pretty good. I liked it. I did make it a little bit spicy. Like, I was adding hot sauce to it. So, it's just like, ooh, when I ended up going to eat the broth, it was kind of spicy. But it was pretty good. I I kind of want it again, but I'm gonna actually take myself a bowl to work, and I'm not gonna eat it twice. Like eating it now and then eating it again at 5. It's just like, hey, I need to split up the soup a little bit differently. But I was saying this on TikTok, y'all. The people. Let me make a disclaimer. Let me preface this by saying, I understand the importance of a Ring camera. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Protect your space, protect your peace. It's preventative. Ring cameras have saved countless lives, right? Solved countless cases. But the person that lives across from me put one outside of their door. And this is the only Ring camera on our floor. Like, first time, none of us have Ring cameras. And I will say, I thank God I've never had a package stolen. I want to knock on some wood right now. You know what I mean? Never had a package stolen. So, like, I've never had that issue. But again, I understand that it's preventative. But the first time I walked out of my door and a blue light is just blaring at me, I said, damn. Like, I said something. I literally, it said something out of my mouth. Because I was just like, it caught me off guard. And again, that was the first time I saw that she had it. It's a little awkward. Sue me. You know what I mean? Again, I made a TikTok about it, so I was having the conversation a couple different ways. And I understand that when you have a Ring, again, preventative, all that good stuff, I don't need that reminder, right? But we live in such a surveillance state, like having to get into my head that everything is being recorded at all times. It's a little weird. Like, it's a little weird. I mean, when you dive a little bit deeper into the surveillance state thing, knowing that, like, at any given time somebody can just pull out their camera and just be recording you on the street. Like, it's just, we record each other's most intimate moments. We record each other at the gym. You drive down the street, they're recording you on the road. Like, we're super monitored, you know what I mean, just in general. And it is a little uncomfortable. And I had to ask myself the question of, would I feel uncomfortable if there was a camera on my entire unit, like recording the entire floor? I'm just like, would that kind of would be the same thing, Morgan? Like, wouldn't that be the same thing? You're being recorded, and as you're leaving and as you're coming out of your space. I feel like it would be a little bit different because we're all equally being recorded. You know what I mean? Like, in my particular situation specifically, their camera is facing me. I'm the only apartment. Like, it's just the mechanisms of our floor. You know what I'm saying? She's directly across from me. So I kept saying, imagine every time you walk out of your house is a camera like this. Every time you come into your house with your stuff, with your visitors, with your whatever, recording in progress. Like, it's just awkward to me. And it makes me want to go like this. It makes me want to go like this. Because, like, every move I make, I just feel like I'm being watched. Like, it's just weird. And obviously it's censored. So, like, it doesn't matter what I do. It's just like, I will eventually obviously get over it. Like, I'm going to eventually get to a point where I'm not thinking about it. Maybe. Or maybe not. Every time I leave out of my house, blue light. Like, it's just like, I feel like someone's watching me. Now, granted, I don't think she's in there, like, watching me on her camera. I don't think that people are being weird, but you never know. I don't think that she's doing that. Most people are not. Let's be for real. Most people are being normal, and they have it for preventative reasons. They want to watch their packages, whatever the case may be. But the fact that it's mainly me being, like, the other units don't have that problem because her camera isn't facing them. So it's just weird to me. I don't know. I mean, it just, seeing it for the first time, I was like, ooh, this is what I wanted to do. Oh my God. Like, that's what I wanted to do. You know what I mean? And I walk inside my house, and it's like, if you wanted to watch, you could, obviously. You just get a visual into my space. Like, it's just weird. I don't care what y'all say. It's weird. As someone that doesn't have a Ring camera, like, it's just weird. It's just weird. And someone made that comment on my video too. They were like, oh, well, people don't care about the cameras in Target. Again, it's different when it's everyone. Like, it's almost like it's equal. You know what I'm saying? It's equal. In this case, it's just me. Like, Her camera's facing me only. Like, it's just like, it's just weird. I don't know, it's weird. As time goes on, I'm trying to think of it differently, because obviously there's nothing that I can do about it, right? So like, as I'm thinking about it differently, I'm like, okay, worst come to worst, if I ever have a package missing, at least I would hope I would be able to say, hey, you know, I'm missing a package, can you please check your Ring camera for me? That it, like, worst come to worst, that would be the scenario. Maybe if she's nice enough. I don't know. And it's not someone that I see. Honestly, I don't have a visual for what she looks like. I feel like we never see each other. I just know that, and again, they order a lot of packages too, so I understand that completely. Again, it's preventative. It's like, just in case, I never want to come home and my stuff is missing. I've never had an issue with something being stolen, but that doesn't mean that she hasn't, right? But I'm for the next like couple weeks, until I get to a point where I don't care, I will feel like it's awkward. I'm gonna have to remember, like, as I'm walking up to my apartment, I'm like, oh, let me get ready for the camera. You know what I'm saying? Like, as I'm walking to my apartment, I have to, like, it's still in my mind. And as I'm leaving, I'm like, oh, let me make sure I don't look crazy on this camera as I'm leaving my door. Like, and the example I gave too, you ever been like out and about or at the club or whatever, and maybe someone's taking a picture of their friends and you in the background, you look like this. You in the back of the picture like this. Like, I like to be aware that I'm on camera. For the most part, if it's like one of those scenarios. Or the better example would be, if you out and a girl's recording herself. I had this issue at a concert before. Like, they just kept recording themselves at the concert like this. And I'm in the background of all of their clips, and I just want to go like this. Like, every single clip you're recording, I'm in the background. Like, it kind of feels like that to me. I'm the person that's gonna go like this. Because I don't want to be in the back of people's pictures and their videos if I don't want to be in, like, you know what I'm saying? Again, you do have to get over it, because again, we are in a very video heavy era. Like, it's no way around it. And that's why I'm trying to process it as like, okay, it's not that big of a deal. Or if I do have an issue, hopefully she's nice enough to where she would be able to look on her Ring camera and help me figure out if I have an issue. So it's kind of like a win is a win. Again, if she's nice enough, I don't really know. I pray that I don't have to ask her to do that. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'll get over it, but y'all can't convince me it's not awkward. I feel uncomfortable. I feel watched. You know, I don't like it. Okay, this is breakfast. We just have some Sungo kiwi and iced coffee. I used some of that pumpkin puree that I made in my last vlog, literally the last bit of it. So then we have cheese eggs, kale. I cut up some onions in there, and then some turkey bacon. So, okay, bye. Good morning. It is a shakshuka morning. I told y'all about the, well, let me double check. Let me make sure my sauce is still good. But I told you about my interest in shakshuka the last time I made it, which is basically just like kind of like basically poached eggs in a sauce, in like a marinara sauce. Usually they'll add like ricotta or like some type of cheese. I really wish I had some ricotta. I say that every single time. Excuse me, but I kind of want to add some kale or something, because I do have some kale left over from the last time I had it. And I tore that food up yesterday. That breakfast was actually, I was very proud of that breakfast. I was like, this was good. Like, no complaints at all. What I will say is, do I have some bread? I have like a tortilla. So I guess I could figure something out with the tortilla. Let's see. Okay. Shakshuka is done for the most part. Every time I go to plate it, it looks even worse. I mean, it doesn't look that good here either. But I did put the egg in the middle. I do feel the need to make sure the egg is all the way cooked. So again, it looks sloppy. It looks sloppy, but yeah. What I also did, I put some tortillas in here. I was like, oh, maybe I'll just use my tortilla and just kind of like dip it like that. So hopefully that's good. I'm about to eat in a moment. But I did want to also say, I didn't even tell y'all, this weekend, well, the next couple of days are going to be kind of busy, because Friday I'm supposed to be doing a walk date with my grandmom. And at the end of the night, I'm going on a date with my sister and my dad. So we kind of do this like date night thing. Or like, you know, we just meet for chats, catch up, see each other, probably like every other month or so. So that is on Friday, and then CultureCon is on Saturday. So I think I told y'all, I've been to CultureCon with y'all maybe twice already. Well, twice literally, because I definitely recorded both times I went. So we're doing that again on Saturday, which is it's hosted in Brooklyn. Excuse me. So this weekend kind of have a couple things to do. I do need to figure out outfits. I'm stressing about that. I don't know what to wear, mainly for CultureCon, because everyone's gonna be looking cute. Everyone's gonna be having on their best outfits. I didn't buy nothing new, so we're gonna have to like figure out what we can wear. Just like we did for the event that I went to in my last vlog, when I wore like the black rat blazer and the glasses. Literally just shop my closet. So I'm gonna have to figure out how I can shop my closet this weekend. I do want to also look cute for Friday too, because I think I'm gonna take the train. I'm probably gonna do like a little mini vlog, so I do want to still look cute for that, but one thing at a time. Y'all, let me just say this real quick. These are so good. I never thought to do this before. Literally just cut up some tortillas. I have flour tortillas and olive oil, salt, white pepper, mixy mix, onion, oven, 350, 10 minutes. And they're so good. Like, they're so good. Good morning. It is a beautiful day this morning. The weather's starting to break a little bit, but I'm going on a walk with my grandma this morning. I'm about to head out of the door now, but I wanted to say hi and just prep you guys for the day. I'm off today, so we love that. And what am I going to smell like today? I think I want to do Finery Born to Impress. I like this one of my favorites from Finery. We're just meeting, well, we're going kind of together, but we're meeting at the park near us. I was kind of debating because I wanted to bring my camera, but then again, it's like I just probably gonna put on my fanny pack and I won't have anywhere to carry my camera, so I'm like back and forth about it. But let's get on the road. Let's get on the road. Later on today, I told y'all we are meeting with my sister and my dad. So I have to find something to wear for that. But it's a beautiful day though, so that makes me like optimistic already. If it's supposed to rain and stuff, that start ruining it a little bit. Like, forget it. I can't even really get cute. Like, you know. It's ootd, known to man. Y'all are too high. Okay. The walk with my grandma earlier was wonderful. Literally just catching up, talking. I think I told you already, we used to hang out like every Wednesday. So this kind of like felt like one of those random mornings where we just spent the day together, and like, or afternoon. I think we used to hang out later in the day. But regardless, definitely happy that we did it. Studded. I showed you guys these studded flats in like my last vlog. I'm wearing my little Marshall's bag. I'm rushing because I'm taking the train, so whatever. These corduroy pants are actually from Gap. This shirt is from the Amazon set I showed y'all in that little fall vlog that I did. And then this overcoat little situation is Marshall's. My friend Naj let me use her mics. I really should have brought one so that I can really like talk to y'all. But like, there's a post going around on TikTok about like a girl saying like, oh, y'all are not creatives. Like, she's complaining about content creators. And generally, I stay away from things that pull too negative for me. Like, she's like, oh, y'all are not influencing nobody. Like, y'all are like, you know, she was being really kind of nasty to me. Now, maybe she had a message. I do think that consumerism, all that stuff is important to think about when you are a content creator. But one thing I wanted to say, you never know who you're influencing, right? You never know who you're impacting just by your posts, especially if you are a true creative. Like, I enjoy creating stuff. So no one can tell me that I'm not a creative. No one can tell me that I don't inspire people. No one can convince me of that. And I think that when you operate out of a place of confidence when it comes to the things that you produce, then like videos like that come and go. Because again, I do feel like it was pretty generally negative. The comments were kind of like negative. Like, I hate influencers. People like that are always going to be annoying to me, generally. But, and again, maybe there was a message in some of what she said, but in totality, you can't tell me nothing.
May I have your attention, please? This train is out of service. Out of service for all passengers. Please exit the train. Next train.
Y'all, I made it. The place is called Darling Jacks Taverns. It's pretty packed in here. Hi. Yes. Yeah, that's fine.
And then if you want to look while we wait, all of our drinks, cocktails and wine will be back in this room.
Thank you. Very packed and busy in here. Waiting for my sister and my dad. Usually my dad beats me here, but yay. Okay, Tina got the burger. Yes. Burger and fries with onions. Dad got the burger and fries, no onions. I got pizza. Right. Also espresso martini. Okay, we're at an ice cream shop called what is this called? Van Leeuwen. Dad's here. I'm a butter pecan girl at heart, but they don't have butter pecan specifically. Yeah, I'm gonna just get a 1 cup scoop. They're so cute.
Now I know what's going on.
It's being in your head and you're not even knowing.
I got cookies and cream. Dad got a cone strawberry. Tana got the praline, which is like a butter pecan. For whatever reason, I just insisted on talking to y'all on the train. But I was trying to have this conversation because it was on my brain, and I'm like, ugh, I just need to spit it out, you know what I mean? But there was a woman on TikTok who basically came on and said, like, you're not content creators, influencers, like, you're not influencing nobody. She talked about capitalism and consumerism, which all have good points. I think that there is a link between content creators and overconsumption, because we're constantly, not all of us, but a lot of content creators are trying to sell you something, or they're trying to like promote something, or if they have a brand collaboration, then they're trying to get you to use their links, and they're trying to create a sense of financial freedom for themselves. That's kind of like a part of what it is, and a part of the streams of income is helping brands reach their audiences through purchases, you know what I mean? Like, it kind of just, it's one of those unfortunate, you know, it's one of those disadvantages to capitalism and just like the society that we exist in. So I do understand that point, and not wanting to be too silly. I really don't like to be too silly. Like, if I really like something, I'll try to explain it to y'all. I'll obviously always have links, because just in case there is an interest in one thing or another. And honestly, again, these are streams of income for creators who really take it seriously. Like, they can really be lucrative if you're interested, or if that person, like I said, is pitching or selling that item enough. But like, if you guys have seen the video, it always reads super negative to me. I generally don't believe in like a tough love situation. Like, I don't need you to be mean to me for me to understand a point. It never worked for me. Why do I feel like I just messed it up? I feel like y'all are like too high or something. I don't know. But tough love, trying to get into you, yelling at me, like, that never works for me. Ask my father. You know what I mean? Like, it's never worked for me. I think I immediately shut down. Ask my ex. Because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it never works for me. Trying to be, like, mean, or maybe you're throwing little digs. And it's like, well, I understand, because you're being mean to me because you love me. You're being mean to me because you care. I don't like stuff like that. So automatically, I'm like, my ears are turned off. When I first heard the video, when I first saw it on my For You page, I didn't finish it, because I was just like, I don't want to hear this. I feel like it just reads negative to me, even if she has a point in her video. Because, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Some of the things that she was saying, again, made sense. Some things she does have a point on. Again, the consumerism, the like, maybe other professions don't make as much as some content creators. But then again, it's like those are two completely different fields. Like they have nothing to do with each other. Yes, doctors, yes, teachers, firefighters, they should all be making more. I feel like waitresses should be making more. Like I feel like that's all true, but that is a result of the government and like them like not valuing these people in the same way. We are in such a consumer era, like we've always been, honestly. It's not even new, but we spend so much money as a society. So businesses are going to be putting their money into making more money. Like it's just kind of like, it's just one of the effects of the society we live in. Sorry, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like, because she was saying like, oh, you're not inspiring anybody, you're not doing anything different, you just like the next girl, all y'all do is drink matchas and go to Pilates. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I do enjoy your matcha, I do take up Pilates, but excuse me, that's just a product of trends, because I think that naturally most of us do indulge in a trend one way or another, whether you record it or not. Some people are engaging in trends behind the camera. Some people are just showing you that they are. Some people are just not recording the fact that they went and got a matcha. Some people are just not recording. You know what I mean? So we're all a victim of trends in one way or another. Whether you want to be a cliche type of girly and make your content about that, then that's on you. But I don't internalize those type of conversations, because I know at the end of the day, yes, there are some trends that I partake in. Yes, I do. I may sell some things to you, or I may like tell you guys that I love something, and if you want to buy it, sure. I'm never going to be like, buy this shirt, buy this shirt. Like, it's never going to be like annoying, because I don't like stuff like that in general. But no one can ever tell me that I'm not a creative, or like I'm not inspiring someone, or I'm not like on my own like shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like nobody can take that away. So like it's kind of like these conversations you take with a grain of salt. You know what I mean? You take with a grain of salt. It's just like someone's always going to have their opinion on influencers and on like what people do and how everyone's trying to be a content creator. This is true. I think that when you see something is working for someone else, when it seems to be easy, some people partake in it for the wrong reasons. I think that some people are trying to be content creators because they see other people are getting paid for it, or they don't really have a creativity. They're not creative themselves, but maybe they can like finagle their way into it. Maybe. I do think that as a content creator or as an influencer, you should have a different love for it outside of wanting to make money, and that's for anything. But no one can tell me that like I'm not doing something. Y'all coming to my event, you know what I mean? Like, you know, nobody can tell me that I'm just a basic bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like those types of conversations, she wouldn't be a content creator anyway, if we're being honest. My thing is like, for a lot of people that are making videos, because people were saying like if you go to the girl's page, she's making content also, or she's promoting different things also. It's just kind of like, I'm losing brain cells. You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean? I'm sure she wouldn't call herself a basic content creator. So it's like, why are you dogpiling on other people who are trying to do the same thing? You know? There will always be an opinion about creators. Like, there's always going to be something for people to say. I would just say, as a creator, if you're watching this, understanding like why you like to create, or like understanding yourself and how you fit into the space, how you differ from the other girlies, understanding what you can bring to the table that is maybe a little bit different, or what you can do to pivot outside of just solely thinking about money. What do you like? Think about other avenues also. It's just kind of like, also just remembering that some things are just the name. Some things are just a part of the game. Like, everyone's not going to agree, or everyone's not going to see the purpose behind what you do. At the end of the day, not taking things personally. You know what I mean? There's so much more nuance that is needed for these types of conversations, and you just do what you do. Like, at the end of the day, someone's always gonna have a complaint about the content creators, and you know, just keep on doing what you do. Anyway, I had such a good day today. Such a good day. I literally had a day with my grandma. Like, today was just a family day in general, which I enjoyed. The place we went to was called Darling Jacks Tavern or something like that. Ooh, okay, put that too much in my eye, a little bit too much. But the pizza was good. I showed y'all the pizza. I had like a pepperoni situation. It was good. I took some home. And it was like a thin crust too. So like that was kind of like my jam. And then we ended up getting ice cream after, which I think I was recording for. I was trying to like keep up with different platforms. I told you I've been having storage issues on my phone. So I think should have something for TikTok. I be recording wrong on there. I don't know what be going on. Every time I go to like record it and draft it and like save it for later, some of it won't save. Like, I don't know what I be doing wrong. I feel like because I be like, yo, why do I keep messing this up? Like, why is nothing saving? Like, what am I doing wrong? Like, it's kind of like one of those things. But I do want to also, I'm sorry, going back to that conversation for a second, I do want to also add in that I thank you guys for watching me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's what I enjoy doing. Just really trying to be a creative in different ways. I'm constantly trying to think like, what else can I do? Like, what else can I bring to the table comfortably? Because I know that like wanting to create concepts and videos outside of vlogs, I really always talk about this, but actually executing them is a whole different ball game. You know what I mean? And I think that I can be hard on myself when it comes to stuff like that. But if you watch anything outside of my vlogs, or of course my vlogs too, but if you watch like my romanticizing singlenesses, they're really where I try to give y'all a little bit more something. So finding my own lane when it comes to that is important to me, and I hope that you guys can see it. Again, I thank y'all for watching and like tuning in, listening to me ramble, like, you know what I mean? Because I think a lot of content creators are in the process of finding their own lanes, even if it does seem redundant, or if it seems like they are similar to other creatives or whatever. At the end of the day, we're all just trying to find our way in this space, you know what I mean? So give people grace sometimes, you know, like, and if you're tired of watching certain creators, find other creators to watch. Like, find other creators to watch. Oh my gosh, some of my favorite creators to watch that are not like vloggy, if you don't like the matcha girlies and the Pilates girlies, there's a woman, her name is Gio. She does Spooky Lake Month, I think it's called Spooky Lake Month. Every single October she reviews a different lake, body of water, natural disaster that has to do with like water and like lakes and stuff throughout, for every day of October leading up into Halloween. And when I tell y'all, we be tuned in them comments, I enjoy watching those videos so much. First of all, you're just learning about different worldly disasters, I guess. Like, and she's a content creator, like, you know, she's creating her thing, and it's always so interesting. Like, when I first discovered her, I was binge watching the different videos because it's just interesting to me in general. I also follow this guy that talks about disastrous history. So like, he'll review like a building collapse, or like a fire, a building fire. Like, he reviews structural kind of like situations and just explains them, breaks them down, explains like what went wrong. Like, he just talks about those, and he's a content creator, so like that's also really interesting to me. If you guys, I'm pretty sure you guys know Badass Bakes, the one with the bakery in California. She started out as, I don't know if y'all, most of y'all probably know this, but she started out as a personal chef, and that was how I initially discovered her. And I remember just watching her vlogs, and she'd be like, come with me to like prep this meal for a famous baseball player or something, like, and that was so interesting to me because it was a vlog style, but it was just different, something else to enjoy outside of shopping if that's like not really your thing. But there's so many other creatives who are in different lanes and who bring something different to the table, and it's just fun to watch. You just have to explore. If you don't want to see the same things, you may have to just like be open to watching something different than what you've been watching. Go on your YouTube, and instead of watching your regular people, watch one of the people that YouTube suggested for you to watch. You may find someone else, you may find out and discover someone new. So don't be shy. You can't complain about like, oh, I see the same things all the time, but you're not seeking anything else. It's just like when they were saying like, oh, all the New York vloggers are the same. It was like, I think it was like a white girl. I was like, all New York vloggers are the same. All y'all do is the same things, Pilates and matchas, and you all like talk a certain way, and it's all like boring. It's like there's so many New York creators. Black girl, like that was a part of the problem too, because y'all not watching the other races. Y'all are watching what y'all want to watch. You're not seeking anything else. So you're going to continue to fall into the trap of the algorithm. It's just kind of like how it works. So there's also girls who have like other little communities. Like I love that Kennedy J has a Patreon community, which is cool, but they do like book clubs, and like they'll cook together, and like they do other things within her community. And like seeking stuff like that. If you're tired of the same mundane things and creators are just doing the same old, I know my face is dry. You have to switch it up. It's also on you to switch it up also. You can't complain about what you can change but won't change. Like, please, you know. But anyway, those studded flats, the way they tore into the dude, they're so cute, but they have like a slight grip on the heel. Like say if this is the back of the shoe, they kind of like grip in, obviously to keep like, so it's not flopping off your heel. So I appreciate it, but they kind of dig into the back of my foot a little bit, and I could not wear those for long periods of time. I'll tell you that much, because at the end of the night I'm ready to take them off because they're hurting the back of my heel, my Achilles. So yeah. And honestly, it's crazy because I was going to wear them tomorrow for CultureCon, but I'm so happy that I wore them today, because I'm like, maybe not. I may have to do a repeat outfit for CultureCon, because I wanted to incorporate those and make it real cutesy, but I can't do that all day. Okay, it is CultureCon day. This is where we landed. Okay, now mind you, struggled trying to figure out something to wear. I just went with something, you know what I mean? I was like, you know what? All black has never failed me in my life. So this blazer is from Pretty Little Thing. It's just like a crop blazer. I really wanted to wear this necklace from Zara that I had for the Beyonce concert. I need to get a ring. Oh, hold on. I need to put some on my fingers. But I don't have a whole lot of silver rings. I have a lot of gold rings, but no silver. Anyway, what was I saying? This is a bodysuit from Meniere Devoir. I got some time ago, but again, it's supposed to hit like 80 degrees today, so it's already kind of toasty. Like even before I even leave the house, I feel like I'm kind of warm. There's no breeze, you know what I mean? So these leggings are kind of like those American Apparel leggings that we used to wear. If you know, you know. I am wearing these shoes again that hurt my feet. Yes, I know. I'm literally torturing myself, like when I tell y'all. But no other shoes would look right. Like these give clunky. Like I feel like since the legging is so skinny, since the foot is so skinny, it's gonna give big boat shoes. Like I feel like any sneaker I put on just looks really big. So they were out of the question. I tried on my checkered Vans, but like that wasn't really hitting for me. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really all that cute. You know? So I just went with these. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to move them off the back of my heels. Like I have to just adjust them, like move them down a little bit. Like I literally just like moved them off of the back of my heels. I'm just going to try and keep them lower so they're not like stuck. They're not hitting the same point in my foot the whole time. Now my issue is a bag, because CultureCon rules, I don't really know what the rules are. I kind of forgot, you know what I mean? I do like this little fur moment. I do feel like it could fit my camera. It's not that big, like, well, it's pretty big. I could feel like it could fit my camera and just kind of hold it like a pouch. It is going to be annoying to hold, but it might be worth it though. Wait, oh, y'all, my camera. Anyway, because I was going to test it real quick. But I feel like this could be worth it if I just hold it, keep it like this. My other option would just be my blue bag. Now, my shoes are green though, you know what I mean? So like, it would be kind of like out of the place, but this holds my camera, and it also has a chain strap just in case I get sick of holding it. The other, I would have loved to wear like a good oversized moment like I did yesterday. Like, I actually love this, but I don't think you can have a certain size bag, if I'm not mistaken. I'm just not going to play around with it. I don't know. I don't remember exactly what the rule is. As you can see, I just slicked my hair back. I did my makeup. I'm claw clipping it because whatever. These earrings are old. I can't even tell you where they're from. I actually don't remember. I think I'm gonna go with this though. As much as I don't want to hold it, I feel like I feel the cutest with this. I feel the most comfortable and confident. So I'm gonna put some deodorant in here, because when I tell y'all I'm already kind of toasty, it's kind of crazy. But I have a 45-minute drive to get to. I gotta go. Bye. We made it to New York. We're with Camille. I know the lighting ain't all that great now, but we made it. We're actually headed to a blank street just to get something to drink first. We need a drinky drink, and then we'll make our way to CultureCon officially. We are in Brooklyn already though, so it's not like we're super far, but it should be a vibe. Yes. We made it. We made it. Oh, sorry. We made it. The sun is that way.
Yeah, so you need to turn this way, go that way.
There it is.
All right, go ahead.
All right.
Yes, and I got to be here from him taking pictures of you.
Perfect. Perfect.
I got you. I know what I got.
Yeah, we were taking pictures with the photographer. He said the pictures were coming to the iPad. We looking for the iPad. You know what I mean? Oh, they have little shots. But this area is really cute. They structured it differently than they had it last year. So they have like the Lucid car. She was taking cute pictures in the front. I'm about to say the trunk, but that's not the trunk. Yeah. But it's very packed here. Literally so many creatives. Everybody got their stuff on. Coats. Yeah. Camille, show me your coat. Let me see. Exactly. They have wellness shots. I would have to agree. They're doing hair braiding. Guess who made it? See? Exactly. Still here.
It has been a day. We had some Chipotle.
Feet done. Head done. Like, don't get the shoes. You know what I mean? The way they tore the back of my heels up, there has to be a solution for it. I'm just like, you know, maybe it's a covering I can put. Well, not even, because it's not about them rubbing against the back of my foot. It's about the fact that they're tight on the back of my foot. It's like a grip. So I am headed home now, thank God, and hopefully I'll be home soon. Ooh, here, red light. Hey guys, happy Sunday. Yesterday was a good day, but it was just a long day. Which is literally, it's nothing, I didn't expect anything else. I wasn't recording in between moments, but CultureCon was cutesy. I will say that we were kind of like coming back to the conversation about what CultureCon was and just comparing it to previous years. I will say that it all depends on what you go to CultureCon for. You know what I mean? Like, are you going to CultureCon to mix and mingle? Are you going to for the career opportunities? Are you going to just listen to the panels and get inspired and motivated? Are you going, like, what are you going for? And I just, and what, excuse me, hold on. Like, And I will just say that CultureCon is ultimately what you make it. Again, whatever you go there for, you will get. Like, if you do want to go and listen to all the panels, they always have some good feedback, some good conversations. Celebrities are always there, so it's always just like an interesting way to feel connected to some of your faves, whether it's an influencer or whether it's again, like a celebrity. They had like Morris Chestnut, Sierra was there. I think Taraji P. Henson was there. And today is also day 2, so it's worth it if that's what you want. You know what I mean? Well, I would say it's worth it either way, because what I was like, we were just like sitting in the little in one of the rooms or whatever, and we were just like charging our phones up, chatting. I'm seeing people I haven't seen in a while, so we were just kind of sitting there like we could be watching a panel right now, but like we were just enjoying the fact that we were just sitting there. We like, you got a cute little outfit on, you're meeting random people, you're having random conversations with everybody, you linking on LinkedIn. Like, that is also a part of it, which I don't take for granted, because yes, I'm just sitting there, I'm kind of like chilling. It's almost like you're just you may pay or however you got your ticket, but you're doing that just to sit and chill and be around a bunch of people. But that's the beauty in it also, if you don't mind that, you know what I mean? Because I'm just sitting there, I'm catching up with an old friend, and we just busting it up, talking about any and everything, and I enjoyed that, you know what I mean? So it was a nice time. It always pretty much is. I wasn't gonna go initially, but Camille had an extra ticket, so I was like, okay, I might as well go. So that was a cute vibe. I saw my girl Alexis. I saw. And honestly, excuse me, there's so many girls that I didn't get to see. Like, I'm like, yo, you were here? I didn't get to see so many of my other mutuals and stuff like that. So hopefully I get to see them another time. But yeah, it was a good time. At the end of the night, we were debating on, like, we were going to go and sit at a restaurant. One of Camille's friends was there. His name was Sharad. I don't think I really got him on camera too much, because I was just like, I wasn't having a camera all in his face. But his name was Sharad, and they had met at a different location, or I think that he came to one of her events, because she does events in different, like, we're literally all around the country. And we were like gonna go to a restaurant, but like as the night went on, it had to be like, it literally was only like 8 o'clock. I remember thinking to myself, it's really not that early, but I was just like, I'm ready to go home. I was ready to go home. I was like, do I feel like sitting in a restaurant right now? Like, not really, you know what I mean? Like, give me something quick to eat and take me back to the house, because we still had to take the train, and then from the train I still have to, it's a 45-minute drive home, so it's like there's still multiple other steps in the night before I get home, you know what I mean? So I think I got home at like 11:30, so like I was just tired. My feet, oh my gosh, like I knew I was gonna struggle with it, so I was like, I wasn't verbally complaining but so much, because I'm like, I did this to myself. I know those shoes were gonna hurt my feet. I knew it. But in my head, I was just like, I just have to adjust them. Like, as long as I pull them off the back of my heel, as long as I don't have them resting in the same spot, like the scrunch of the shoe, I appreciate them making that so the shoe doesn't slip off my foot. But that scrunch is vicious. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't do it. So I don't know if I have to find another way to wear them. Like, I don't know if a pair of socks would look stupid. Or would it? I have to look up some interest. Maybe like on Pinterest or something. I have to look up some, not interest, but some like, just something that I could, some inspo is what I was thinking about. Like, maybe like socks and flats. Like, have y'all seen it? I don't know. But I gotta figure out another way to wear them things, because they're so cute, but like, goodness gracious. So at the end of the night, we were trying to catch the train, but the trains were late. Everybody's standing down on the platform. The train was not coming. We were waiting for the A train. It wasn't coming. We like, you know what, let's just call it Uber. Like, I was trying not to spend like but so much. I really had myself on a budget, but I was trying not to like sit at a restaurant, spend $75 and then have to catch the Uber back and forth. Like, I was trying to make it make more sense, because obviously you're in the city, you take the train. Like, that is usually obviously more cost effective. It was $2.90, so like I'll do that any day. But the train did not come, so we ended up and then we couldn't find the train station. So Sharad is asking people like, hey, where's the train station? Like, we're just asking people on on the sidewalk. Everyone's trying to find the same place, which is what was funny also. It was so many other girls out there with CultureCon bags. Everyone's trying to get to the train. So that was like kind of funny too, because everyone's literally on the same mission. But I made it home. You know what I'm saying? Very happy to be home. Like when I tell y'all, I hopped in that shower, took my makeup off. Like I didn't want to be by. I didn't turn no lights on. I just was operating in the dark. I was so ready to get in the bed. Like I feel like my feet are swollen right now. But another thing I wanted to say to y'all, I ordered something off of Sephora, right? I get a notification. I'm looking at my email. It said my order was delivered. I said, yes, perfect. If you guys have seen the brand Lore, I'm going to put a screenshot on the page. If you guys have seen this brand, it's a new fragrance brand. And like the art, it's like a very creative, artsy. I followed one of the owners. I don't know if she's like the CEO. I don't know if she's the owner. I don't know what her title is, but she works with the team. I follow her because she really has I love her brain. You know what I'm saying? Like she's very artsy. Like everything just always looks so beautiful and intentional. It has meaning behind it. So I've seen some other girls on TikTok talk about the brand, smell the fragrances. So I wanted to purchase a discovery pack. It only was maybe $30, like a little discovery pack of different fragrances, so I could figure out if I like the brand, which one smelled the best, blah 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 blah. I get an email. Oh, delivery. I was like, okay, cool. I was about to take a shower at the time, so shower water was running, but I'm like, oh my gosh, let me just check outside my door. Open the door, look around, ain't nothing out here. The girl across from me, her doorbell camera watching me. You know what I mean? So I'm like looking, I'm like, okay, I don't see my package. I'm like, that's not a good sign. So I go back on the delivery message, no picture, no nothing. I had did next day delivery, so it was supposed to be supposed to be sent through DoorDash. And I'm like, that's already annoying in itself because I had no way of contacting the DoorDash driver. So I call Sephora. I'm like, hey, I had a package that was supposed to be here. It's not here. They're like, when I go into the account, I see that they mistaked my address for, they got the numbers wrong. Human error. Which I understand happens, but I said, oh my gosh. It's a picture of them dropping off my package in front of somebody's random door. I said, I don't know where that is. It's not my door. They said, oh, you're basically, it kind of basically said that my apartment number wasn't there. So they dropped it off in front of what they thought my apartment was. But like, they just didn't look well enough at the number, like at my apartment number. So anyway, that was really annoying because yes, it's human error. So I'm like trying to be like lenient. I'm trying to be understanding because I'm just like, okay, it happens, whatever, innocent mistake. But I'm like, is there any way we can contact the DoorDash driver to figure out where that is? Because I would just go and get the package. I would just go and see if if it's just sitting in front of their door. I will go. But she's like, there's no way to contact the driver. Which I guess in hindsight, I don't mind. Because say if I did go and look for the package and then the person tried to say they didn't get it. Then it's like, because they wanted to steal my package. Like, say if they were like, oh no, we didn't get anything. I would have been like, I'm looking at the picture of it right here. Like, it came here. And then say, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, then I'll be out of a package and out of my money. So, whatever. Well, not really, because I would have cost Sephora. But anyway, I'm like, okay. Ended up just getting a refund, which is really annoying. All day, and literally the next day, I was hopeful. I was hopeful I put my hope in humanity because I was like, maybe this person will see that this is not their package and they will bring it to me. Like, is that too much to ask? You see it's not your name on this package. You see that it's not your apartment on this package. It was my apartment on the package. The driver just read it wrong. You could have put it in front of my door. Like, come on. If I got the wrong package, I would have taken, and it was in my complex, I would have just put it in front of their door. I don't gotta do nothing extra. I don't gotta pay you. I don't gotta knock on your door, leave you a note. Just drop it off and go about your business because it's not yours. Is that not like common sense? I would have loved to get my discovery pack. So now I gotta wait. She said, yeah, it'll take 1 to 10 days for it to go back on my account. So it's like, all right, I could just repurchase it without waiting for the refund necessarily, but it's just like, I don't feel like doing that. I want my stuff. You know what I mean? So, whatever. I had hope in humanity. You know what I mean? But I'm about to eat something. It's going on 10:30. I do have to work. I have to edit this video. I haven't edited a thing all week. So hopefully it's out on today. I won't say on time because I won't be starting until 11, and then I have to get ready for work. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next one. Okay, bye.
Double text got me out of my element. I don't wanna feel like I'm settling. Double texting you.
Happy birthday to me. One of how many? 8. At what point do I call the cops? 1 and 2 and 1. Yay! Wait, stop the camera. How did I get here? Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Bye. Oh, whoa. What was I gonna say? It just kind of, I just pinned the side. Amazon might be the ops. Why don't y'all tell me nothing? Fabulous. Hello. It's all we got.
I said, like, wait.
This thing, did it shrink? I might be tripping. Did I order something off of Amazon? The tube, oh, it's from Nigeria. Oh! This all we got. Okay.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, dear Morgan.
Oh my gosh. I redid my nails. Y'all know I'm on my red kick right now. It had a little crack in it, you know.